My name is Joshua Howard. I'm the executive producer of Real-Time Worlds for APB. We thought we'd show you a little bit today. I'm playing a criminal player right now. As a criminal, my job is to feed on the city. I've actually already accepted a mission. I've got to be heading to these couple of waypoints to defend them because another group of players in the game have accepted a mission where they've got to go take those. So they're pretty far away. I'm going to be running around the world for a long time. I'm going to go look for a vehicle. So I'm going to go grab a vehicle. Thousands of vehicles running around the world. I can pick them up, make them mine. As a criminal, it's pretty much at my disposal to do what I want. Shooting pedestrians, robbing them, mugging them. In this case, I'm going to make my way over to where I need to go to defend. Some number of other players have been set up to try to go do something, and I'm in opposition against them. At any given point in APB, there's up to 100 people in a district, all real people, all playing this action game. So as I make my way there, I've got to be looking around to make sure that I'm going to be okay and that they're not sniping somewhere. So as you see, it's a living city. There's other players in the city. So the guys in red represent the opposition. So I've gotten a jump on my opposition if I can take him out ahead of time. So I'm going to run towards them. There are other players in the game as well that are gray. Those are players that I don't have access to. The missions in the game are really a pretext for combat, for getting into the game and having as much fun in an action game as you can. So he's an enforcer and he's just stunned me. Enforcers have the ability to arrest people, which as a criminal is particularly embarrassing. It's a great example of how the styles of play between criminals and enforcers are quite different. As an enforcer, you feed on the criminals. And now that he's arrested me, he shot me as well. It's not so good for his prestige, his standing in the game, but it can be fun to do. As a criminal, my job is to feed on the city, mugging pedestrians, taking the cash I might earn, selling the items. It's a good way for a criminal to make a living. Stealing cars and turning them in for cash. As an enforcer, his job is going to be to stop me from doing those things. So as we're playing in the world, this one-on-one mission might quickly escalate into something that's much larger. More players involved. Say, I feel undermatched, I have the right to call for backup. And then if he feels undermatched, he can call for backup. So what might start as a one-on-one could turn into actually a much larger mission. It's not uncommon to see missions of as big as 20 on 20 raging across the city. Quite chaotic. As either an enforcer or a criminal, I've got a variety of weapons that are available to me. If I want new weapons, the job I have to do is to work with various organizations in the game. 2 criminal organizations, 2 enforcer organizations. And the more work I do for them, the more they'll support me, the more access to better equipment they'll give me. So as a player, if I want to be earning some specific set of weapons, then there's a specific set of folks that I should be playing for. So knowing that he might be around at any point, I'm trying to be careful as I look around. The weapon I've got is sort of good for the middle game. Like any good shooter, the weapon loadout you have is going to affect your game style pretty significantly. So even once this mission finishes, win or lose, I'll have the opportunity to keep going. If at some point I'm tired of playing solo, I'll be able to group up with other players and decide that I want to keep doing more things. There are a variety of groups in the game that if I want, I can join directly. So boom, I've just joined in with a group, and the next mission that comes, I'll be able to play with the rest of those guys. My group as a whole might get match made against other groups. So this is APB. We come out here in the summer. We're in the midst of our closed beta. If you're interested, hit apb.com for more information. We're very excited about it, and we hope you are too. Thanks for the chance to speak to you.